Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, The Spiritual Justice Jam. God is Quito. You can call me Quito. Either one would do. I answer to both. I've been MIA for a little minute. Just that it's a lot of stuff going on in the spiritual realm, trying to get blocked on so many different angles, in so many different ways. These people are trying to block me, but nevertheless, I have my downloads that I needed. Spirit is telling me, they just revealed to me, I don't know how many other people know it, or I'm pretty sure people in the secret societies and stuff know this kind of information, but it's just not really, I guess, given to the general public. But the lost city of Atlantis is Atlanta. I think that was hidden knowledge, or, for preview for certain individuals who was in different occult groups or whatever. But now that we know, the lost city of Atlantis is Atlanta, Georgia. It's in Atlanta. It's in Georgia. It's in Atlanta. Atlanta. Yeah, the name, they played with it. Yeah. So they knew. They already knew. We just been awakening to what's been going on. The more we upgrade, the more we get to know some truths and stuff. And people are doing cycles of boredom in each other's in your life. My soul group, my soul tribe needs to understand that people are doing cycles of boredom, and not only with this boredom, they're trying to confuse you. Since we already went through all the other upgrades of knowing what recipes is missing for the Bible, what to do with what to eat when what, and how to do all these different things. Now is the since they can't get by doing those things, they're doing cycles of boredom, life cycles of boredom, and not only if they're doing life cycles of boredom, they have been doing spell work to mess with people's credit, to put confusion spells around your credit, to do different things like that. So it's a lot of things that I had to go in the spiritual room and see, and to excuse the background noise, you guys, but this is going to be a quick video. So just bear with me. But they're going to do cycles of, that's what they're practicing, their new personal development for the people who are not for the highest good of mankind, that are basically for selves. They are doing cycles of boredom in people's lives. They're messing with people's credits, credit reports. They're doing, they're targeting credit companies to look at you, or to put stuff on your credit that's really not supposed to be there. And this is what these people with this Leviathan spirit that really work for the devil, for the Lord, for their Lord selves. So this is what they're doing: cycle of basically boredom, and then once they do that, they're doing cycles of, like, people, I don't know how to put it, but they're messing with your credit. They're getting people to put things on people's credit and different stuff like that, so that you wouldn't have a good name, because the Bible speaks about the good name, right? And so they're trying every which way to come at your birthright. God said He wants us to have life and have it more abundantly. And if somebody's messing with your credit, then you cannot have life abundantly, because you're worried about your credit. So just be aware of that, you guys. That's another tactic that the enemy is using here. I stayed off. The Most High had me like just in hermit mode for a while, which I'm at peace with it. And it's some other stuff that I will be posting, but I don't know if it's going to be right away or later. I have to be led by spirit, and I have to move around these Leviathans, people's different sorts and tactics. So you guys, that's what's been going on. Basically, they're messing with people's credit, bank accounts, credit card fraud. They're doing all kind of fraud, like scam, like they're doing spell work for you to be scam, fraud, all these different things, messing with people credit, messing with just people leases and stuff. They're doing spell work on these different type of stuff. This is what they're working on. So if you've been having problems with your credit, or not, you just haven't looked at it, you might want to check your credit. You might want to check your bank statements. Not even your bank, not just your bank statements, but just check all around everything. Your lease, your bank statements. Go through contracts and look through contracts. Look at your career, look at your businesses. If you have businesses, they're doing things to people's businesses. It's a lot of stuff I see in the spiritual realm. It's another woman of God. She don't really believe in the things that I believe in, but every to each his own. But she is very credible when it comes to her dreams and her third eye, and she revealed that Florida was going underneath the sea, and I had that dream 2 years ago, that Florida was going to either get hit by a nuke or either go underneath the sea. Either way, Florida's supposed to be going underneath the sea. And I had that dream, and then she confirmed, she came out. I thought I was just crazy for a minute, because not only did I have that dream that Florida was going underneath the water, I recently had a dream that I went back to Florida, and I was staying on an apartment that basically had a deck on it, and you had to walk up the deck to get to my apartment. And me and my kids were in the apartment putting electronics on top of the bed and trying to gather up our electronics and try to make try to preserve our belongings. And then because the sky, everything was going haywire in the world, like the water was coming above the apartment, you could see it rising, and the sky was gray and dark. I went out to look at the window, because when you live on a deck, the doors be like double doors. It was like these double doors that you could open with the curtain in front of it. And I looked out, I peeked out the curtain, and God said, no, walk out the door. So I walked out the door. It was somebody messing with my car, and some people trying to get in my car. I went to go handle that situation. By the time I walked back up to get it back in my apartment, I saw a planet. It was a planet that hit the world. It fell from the sky. I don't know how to describe it. It was like I looked outside. It was a planet that fell from the sky in the water. So I don't know exactly how to interpret. That's the craziest dream I ever had. But I remember it, and it's triggering me to speak about the lady that said Florida is going underneath the sea. And that's what I'm thinking that dream means too, because she came out with the video after I had dreamed the dream. I didn't know what the dream meant, and I asked the Most High, and that was his confirmation that Florida is going underneath the sea. So be prepared for that. Anybody think that I'm lying, you can go in the spiritual room and look it up. Maybe that's not what it means, but I honestly believe that's what it means. She not only confirmed it, I dreamed it too, that Florida was going underneath into the abyss, is what I call it. Maybe not the whole part of Florida, maybe the whole Florida. I don't know. I just know that this woman said that the same thing that I dreamed, because I was in Florida. But after that happened, the sun came up, everything, life started going back as normal. So Florida is going underneath the abyss, but I don't know why life went back as normal. I don't know what that means. But as soon as that planet fell into the water, it was a big wave of water that whooshed over my whole entire apartment complex. But it did not come into my building. It did not come into my place of. And then when I opened the doors outside, it was like it never happened. The sun was out shining, and everything was clear. It's like God removed that part of the earth so that a lot of energies could be cleared. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. I'm not really an expert in this dream area. I just know what I dreamed and what I feel. And I feel like that the same thing what this lady said, that Florida is going underneath the sea. I really believe that that's going to happen sooner or later. So just be aware of that. Anybody who have the spiritual gifts and knowledge, or who knows about dreams or whatever, they can interpret it however they want to or whatever. I just know what I feel, and I feel like that's what that dream meant, that Florida is going in the abyss. So just be aware of that, and be aware of your credit and everything else that I discussed in this video, you guys, because the enemy this is not a joke. People can be out here doing all the tarot readings they want to, and doing all this other stuff, talking about being in relationships and all that. That's cool and everything, but for people who are in my soul tribe, it's more of a focus on, if you're living in Florida, if you're doing this or doing that in Florida, it's a big focus on Florida credit and being prepared money wise and different things like that, of that nature, looking into your credit reports. This is the season of that, because I feel like a lot of people already came in the union and already God revealed who you're supposed to be with, and we're not really focused on union at this time. Even if you're in a union or if you're not, I feel like the focus should be on your credit, preparing your credit, keeping your business maintained and in order, because these people, this is the turn that the enemy took. These people that have this Leviathan spirit, or they're serving the most low, or this is their tactics they're using right now. So I feel like yeah, we are in union. Everybody's having these spiritual awakenings, but yet we still have this big uh, window of things that's being left out, like your credit, your bank accounts, and stuff like that. I had a lot of issues with that, so I know they're going to be practicing on other people, doing this to other people. So just be aware of your credit. Just be aware of your businesses. Just be aware of maintaining who you are on financial level, because this is where the people are attacking in our career, in our finances. This is what they're attacking right now. So you guys just be aware of that. Don't be scared. Don't come in at a fearful mindset. Just know that the Most High is your God, and they will reveal all that you need to know through your pineal gland, through your dreams, through your visions, through your gifts. And all you have to do is use your intuition, use your discernment, and take the action necessary to prevent or to counteract these people from doing this. Or rebuke that Leviathan spirit, rebuke that Jezebel spirit, rebuke that lying spirit, that slander spirit, rebuke death, rebuke all these things that they're calling upon you guys, upon us, because this thing is about this thing is about to hit the fan. A lot of these people are going through a lot of karma at this time, and it's not good karma because they didn't put out good stuff. And even though they're going through things, they're going to continue to do the spell work because they've been tricked by the enemy. They're going to be continued as a loop until they're no more. They're going to continue until they kill themselves. That's how that thing goes. So just understand that they're being tricked and they're locked into their lower selves. So just you do what you need to do, maintain, forgive them, and keep pushing, because that's what's really going to help you push forward through the future, is not being boggled down by unforgiveness, anger, resentment. These things we need to have cleaned out. And if you see that you're falling into these particular traps and of the enemy, just go ahead, repent, cleanse yourself, and get back on track. We still love you the same. You're human, and be authentic, be loved, be light. Most of all, be at peace at this time, because the enemy is really, what he's really attacking is our peace, is our state of peace, our state of discernment. That's what he's really attacking, our finances and our peace. And if he got your peace or your finances, then he got you. You get what I'm saying? So just be aware of that, and always, always, always stay prayed up, whatever you believe in. If you're of the light, just do what you know to do necessary to keep yourself afloat and going into these harsh times. Everything may look scary at this time, but God said, do not be afraid. Do not come in fear. Do not attack your problems with fear. And if you are fearful, still push forward past that fear. Let that fear motivate you to be brave. A lot of times I was, excuse me. A lot of times I was scared, but I didn't let it hinder me. I didn't let fear sit down and hinder me. I made it work for my bravery. I was like, either I'm not going to do this and be stuck, I'm going to do this and be scared and do it. And I just been scared and do it. I'm like, you know what, God, it is what it is. I'm scared, but what you want me to do about it? What would you do about this? What would you have me to do about this? What would you want me to do about this? So that's what I use as a tactic, because let's be honest, we're human. We do feel fear, and some things do scare the hell out of us. But I don't let that hinder me. I don't let that fear be my focus. Like, okay, I'm either going to do this and not. So I go ahead and do what I need to do and prepare the steps that I need, get the information I need, and I proceed on. And that's what the enemy don't like either. When you can overcome fear, that's how you overcome fear. That's how you feel it, you acknowledge it, and then you just let it motivate you to be brave, to go on and keep pushing on. And that's what this thing about. God said the race isn't given to the swift, the fast, or the strong. It's given to the one who endureth to the end. And that's what we need to do. We don't have to be perfect. We just need to endure to the end. Whatever your ending is, whatever my ending is. And I already know my mission here. So I know my work ain't even halfway finished. You get me? So I'm going to keep on enduring. I'm going to keep on, because without pain, there is no growth. So I'm going to keep on persevering. You know what I mean? Because through my perseverance, there's a lot of love in that. There's a lot of happiness, a lot of peace in my perseverance. I know that the devil is attacking me, but do I give the devil the authority to have rule over my life? No, I do not. I speak to that demon, I speak to that mountain, and I tell it to move, because God has strengthened me to understand what's going on, so that I know that I have the power to overrule anything that comes into my life. So you guys, I'm asking you to stand in that same bravery, that same spirit of love, light, and of abundance. Stand there. Your situation may look rough at this time, but God got you. Long as you don't react out of fear, you act out of love and overcome that fear, out of knowledge, out of bravery, and overcome that fear, then you can't do nothing but win. Because negativity begets negativity. And if you're being positive, like, I know I can overcome this, I know I can overcome any situation. I have done it plenty of times, and I will continue to do it, because I stand on my faith, and I stand on my trust in the Most High. They gonna always lead me in the right path. So you guys, be love, be light, but most of all, be authentic and at peace. Peace. To the next video. I'll holla.